great tradition. And after the debate tonight, we're going to head out into Sydney, show Melbourne what Sydney has to offer. And then tomorrow the sports starts in the morning. We've got touch rugby and then beach volleyball in the afternoon. After that there's a big social function down on the beach in Coogee. And tomorrow a bit more sports, some soccer and maybe a poker game in the afternoon. We'll see how the luck runs between the two schools. This is really a fantastic tradition. We've had our cohort's been looking forward to it all year. We look forward to going to Melbourne next year as well. And yeah, it's basically just a great thing to be involved with, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
I was thinking about this function that we hold each year, and it has a very long history, although there's an even longer history which relates the two schools of MBS and AGSM. The University of Melbourne and the University of New South Wales, almost about the same time, set up the first MBA programs in Australia, reaching right back into the middle of the 1960s. This particular competition has been going for a little less time, but nonetheless has been, I think, a tremendous symbol of the recognition of our two leading schools and our two leading MBA programs in the country. It's one of those things that I'm delighted to see each year because it reminds me that although we compete in many different things, we also get on well in other dimensions. And of course, at the end of the day, what we're trying to produce is people who will, as you will be, increasing the quality of management in Australia and globally. So it's a
Firstly, it's wasteful. How can we argue about efficiency as the opposition has tried to do when we're in fact forking out more money for these firms?
A consultant is someone who borrows your watch to tell you the time.
Interesting little analogies we've received from them all evening, which is just fun. It's like reading the Sunday funnies, I think, sometimes. When I think about the analogy with the watch and giving it to the consultant to tell you the time, hiring more government employees is almost like just buying the watch with your hard-earned money and mailing it to the government and saying, why don't you just publish a time once a day in the newspaper and I'm just going to read that. Because in reality, government is not very lean. They also told you that the government is a custodian and not to be profit-derived. Well, I'd appreciate it if my government did the most they could with my money. If I'm sending them 40% of my income that I'm happily making at McKinsey, I would love it if they would use that to the best that they can.
So tonight, in what was a close, clear but unanimous decision, we have awarded it to the affirmative team.
Nothing like using
Yeah, go MBS!
Where's all the Sydney support? Go MBS!
1, 2, 3.
Yeah!